Hey everybody, I'm Stacy Lynn, and today I am making potato pancakes. My mom used to make these and I absolutely love them. And I'm first going to get started by turning on my skillet. Now I have a non-stick skillet right here, and you can make these in any skillet you would make pancakes in. So, but I prefer a non-stick, and so I'm just going to melt some butter down in that while I am getting my potatoes ready. So I have 4 potatoes here that I have boiled and mashed and put a little cream and butter in. And so I just made mashed potatoes. I mean, super easy, and you might have leftovers. So if you got leftover mashed potatoes, just do this. Now, you don't have to be super precise about all your measurements, but I'll tell you my measurements. But when you're looking at it, you can tell what's gonna work and what isn't. So I've got the 4 russet potatoes right here that have been mashed. They have a few little lumps in them because I did just mash them. The drier the potato, the better. But even if you've got soupy potatoes, just add more flour to the mix. So I've got 3 eggs here that I'm gonna mix in with my potatoes. And then I've got a little bit of flour, but I'm first going to just get this nice and mixed up, right here. I made like a little well in the potatoes so that it would be easier for me to mix that together. Now that I've gotten it a little bit mixed, I'm gonna turn this down to about medium because I don't want the bottoms of these to burn and I don't want my butter to burn. So I'm going to put about 1/4 of a cup, maybe a little bit more, of flour, and it's just all-purpose flour. You can add salt and pepper, but most likely your mashed potatoes already have enough salt and pepper in them that you don't need to do any more than that. So I'm just going to give these a nice big stir, get all of that flour mixed in here really well. You don't want to just taste flour. So you'll get your arm workout for sure. I've been lifting weights, and now y'all, I want y'all to be with me on this. I have been doing my best to gain muscle, so I can do 3 push-ups now. Yeah, 3 push-ups, y'all. I wish I could do more than that. I am getting better, and it's pretty fascinating how your body does adjust. So I know 3 just sounds pitiful to y'all out there, but I'm going to be at 10 before too long, and then I'm going to be at 20. My goal is 25. Okay, so I'm just going to get this butter nice in here, and then I'm just going to get a spoon and make a pancake. Now, I like to kind of get my hands in here just a little bit and make the pancake, and I like it a little bit thicker than I would normally do a pancake. A lot of people like them really thin, but I really don't. I like mine to be a little bit thicker. Okay, I'm going to put that down in here. All right, and let that begin to brown. So this was the one thing I called my mom today, and I'm like, okay, Mama, tell me exactly how you did this. And she's like, I don't know, I can't remember how I did it. And she goes, I just looked at it and just added some eggs and some flour. And she's not really a great cook, but I'll tell you, she doesn't mind me saying that, by the way, because that's not her favorite thing. She was a big career woman, and she didn't really have a whole lot of time to cook, but she made these amazing. Okay, put a little bit more here. All right, now, when you go to serve these, I'm just going to do 3 for now. I'm going to wash my hands off real quick, but you can do, when you go to serve them, since they're potatoes, and they're almost like a latkes or a hash brown, which are very similar, you can end up, I'm going to turn it just a little bit higher, you can end up just serving them with sour cream and chives. Another thing you can do is mix in, which would be delicious, chives and sour cream and bacon. So you can do all of those. Super easy and delicious. Or you can serve them in the big stack just like you do pancakes and just pour syrup over the top. So I'm going to let this go for about 3 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it. All right, so I let them go for about 3 minutes, and they're nice and crusty on the bottom. And now I'll let them go for probably 2 minutes on this side. Okay, They're gonna be ready in no time. This is looking delicious. They're a little bit different than regular pancakes. They're a little bit harder to flip. So you will need, because they're softer, so you will need a fork. Now, after you do the first batch, if you decide that you want them a little bit thicker, add a little bit more flour to your mixture. So I think that they're fine, but I'm gonna go ahead and add just a tad more flour to this. Those are gonna be super moist though and crazy delicious. So I'm gonna add this and make them just a little thicker, just a little bit thicker than you think that they should be. All right. And then I did put a little bit of olive oil in while I'm frying the pancakes up because I didn't want the butter to burn. All right, I'm thinking that we may have pancakes just about ready. Yeah, look at that. That's gonna be delicious. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna remove it straight. You can remove it to a rack, just like this. And so you want it to stay crunchy all over. So if you're doing a very big batch, like on Christmas morning, then you're gonna want to put it on a cooling rack, and then you can put it in the oven at 200 degrees, and it will be perfect. So they'll be just all done at the same time, and you won't have to worry about them burning or anything like that. Okay, I'm just gonna put that right here, and I'm gonna show you how good and delicious this is. So first, I want to pour over my hickory syrup. Now, my husband loves this. We have hickory trees here. So we get the bark and we boil the bark, and it gives this nice hickory flavor. Just so, so good. Of course, I wish I had a dollop of whipped cream for that, but I don't. So you can serve it with bacon, a little bit of sour cream if you want to, or you can serve it just with the syrup. I'm gonna take that bite. I see the smoke coming out of it. It's gonna be hot, but I can't wait. So here we go. Delicious. Just like Mama's. So y'all make these amazing potato pancakes. I'll see you soon, and don't forget to subscribe at Stacey Lynn Harris on any social media that you like.